Hello, Lisa here, coming to you live from the hypnosis desk. And, ooh, am I still here? Oh, here I am. And today, what I have for you is something a little different from the last two times I've come on live on Mondays. It's Monday lunchtime live. It's a little past lunchtime, so I'm going to make this a little bit faster. But the last 2 weeks, we spoke about calming down our feelings, changing our feelings so that we could get out of that fight or flight brain, problem brain, into calm, relaxation, solution brain. So I gave you some tips, some techniques for getting into that relaxed state. But where do those feelings come from? Where do those uncomfortable, fearful, negative feelings come from? Well, they're coming from our thoughts. So that's what I want to talk about today. And it's kind of interesting because everyone I listen to, if you listen to a lot of the self help people, people who are talking about, feeling good, improving your life, it's all about the thoughts. We're all saying the same thing. And there's different ways to get into that positive frame of mind, those positive thoughts. So, what I want to talk to you today very quickly is I want to talk about flipping the script. Okay, the script, the story that you are telling yourselves, those words that are running through your mind, that are just those are just thoughts. And what I want to offer you is that you are creating that, which is really good because if you're creating it, you can change it. And a lot of times, what I find I do, what my clients do, what people do just in general, is we tell ourselves what we don't want rather than what we do want. And I see this a lot with my clients, for example, in people who might have a fear of driving or flying or something like that. And what happens right before they have the fear? What's the thought they have? I'm going to have a panic attack. And as soon as they think that thought, guess what happens? They have a panic attack because they've now told their bodies, they've told themselves what they want. I'm going to have a panic attack. So their bodies, their brains, their physical bodies will comply. So when we tell ourselves what we don't want, we're actually giving ourselves a negative hypnotic suggestion. So I want you to stop doing that. Stop doing that right away. So what I'm going to offer you and I want you to do this week is I want you to just pay attention to the words, to the sentences, to the things you're telling yourself throughout the day. Listen to the words that you're saying. And just notice if you're saying the things that you don't want. Are you saying what you don't want? I don't want to be late instead of I want to be on time. I don't want to overeat instead of I want to eat healthy. I don't want to get stressed out instead of I want to remain calm and relaxed. See what you're saying to yourself repeatedly that might be saying what you don't want. Or are you telling yourself something that's just an exaggeration? I'm so busy. There's too much going on here. This is just, I don't want to be here. Are you giving yourself suggestions that are just not helpful? So this is what I want to offer you today. I want you to, this week, pay attention this whole week. And if you hear yourself, I want you to write down. Either write it down on a piece of paper, get out your phone, record it, record yourself. Really become aware of those thoughts that are running through your head that are either unuseful, because they're not true, they're just exaggerations, or you're telling yourself what you don't want. Those two things. And I want you to write them down or record them or just track them somehow. And what I'm going to offer you, what I want you to do next is I want you to flip the script. I want you to flip them around and change them into positive. So if you write them down, write down the negative thought, and then on the other side of the paper, write down a positive thought, how you could flip that. Okay? And then start telling yourself the positive instead of the negative. When you hear yourself saying that negative, flip over to the positive. And the more you do this, the more you will break that habit, that's the bad habit, and you will change that subconscious belief in what you're saying. If you're saying I can't or I don't want, we're going to change that to I can, and this is what I want, and this is what I will get. So we can change that just by repetition. Okay, repetition, repetition, repetition. And if you want to make it even more effective, you do this in hypnosis. You do this when you're in a relaxed state. So what I'm going to offer today for the first 3 people, I'll do this for 3 people. 3 people who email me a list of your negative thoughts, maybe make it 10. Just give me 10. 10 is enough. 10 of your top negative thoughts, and flip them around 10 of your positive thoughts that you would rather be thinking. And I will make a hypnosis recording for you that you can listen to this whenever you want. And it's only 10 things. It'll be quick. Maybe it'll be like 5-6 minutes of giving you the positive suggestions in hypnosis to make this habit become get rid of that negative habit and make the positive become the new habit even faster. So you can change your thoughts, you can change your subconscious with repetition. It just takes a little bit longer. When you do it with hypnosis, it makes it a lot faster and it's a little bit easier because you can go directly into your subconscious when you are in that relaxed mode. All right, so you can listen to a recording. I'll make a recording for you. You can listen to a recording. Email it to me at lisa@lisafinnhypnosis.com. First 3 people who send it to me, I will do that for you. And in your everyday life, you can practice every time you hear yourself saying what you don't want or something negative, flip it around, flip the script. You have that control, you have that power, you can absolutely do that. So do that this week. That is step 1 to really feeling better, really changing on the inside how you talk to yourself. All right, that's what I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.